These unions continue to not mince words. They believe non-union labor may have contributed to the safety situation that impacted not just this building, but the entire neighborhood with all of those evacuations. And in recent days, the developer here has really not just tried to downplay it, but cast what happened as sort of the normal course of business and things that can happen during construction. Rallying outside the old Pfizer building, these union workers, including the carpenters and general building laborers, say what happened with the columns buckling was foreseeable based on hiring cheaper non-union workers.
This developer is compromising safety, okay, and quality of work, and it's unacceptable. Shut it down!
So frustrated are these unions, they briefly blocked traffic along 2nd Avenue to make their point. In particular, they called out recent statements by the developer, MetroLoft.
Unions just work safer, and we want to make sure that something like this doesn't happen again. This entire neighborhood got shut down. You have the CEO trying to downplay it, saying that this is a typical construction accident or something on that order. This is far from a typical construction accident.
For their part, MetroLoft refused to comment directly on the union rally. In a statement, they called the issue, quote, localized, without further elaborating, with the managing partner of the developer telling the publication The Real Deal what happened was, quote, a freak accident blown a little bit out of proportion. MetroLoft has done a number of projects converting offices and warehouses into housing, and according to the New York Post, it's facing a more than $300 million lawsuit from tenants of a Tribeca building where residents allege structural flaws. On this week's episode of Picks on Politics, we are pressing New York City's deputy mayor for housing about the Pfizer building and the developer.
Look, this was a very serious situation. It's not every day that we see this type of failure on a construction site. So we're taking this incredibly seriously. And so we're going to be looking for this site specifically at all the parties involved and all the processes that may have led to this failure.
And the trade group, the Associated Builders and Contractors, which represent non-union contractors, say this is all just a rush to judgment, especially until a full investigation has been completed. In Midtown, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.